We just got out of Microsoft's education event where they announced Windows 10s and the new Surface laptop. What's really interesting about Windows 10s is that it's a more limited version of Windows 10. It only runs software from the Windows Store, and it also runs that software in virtualized containers, which keeps users from doing things that could harm the computer. This is particularly useful in schools, where students may want to try to do things to kind of hack into or just mess around with the computers. This might sound similar to Windows RT, which is the operating system Microsoft announced a couple of years ago. That's what came with the original Surface and Surface 2. The big difference there is that was made for ARM CPUs, which are low-powered chips that you normally see in tablets and phones. The trouble with ARM CPUs was that they basically couldn't run any legacy apps at all. What's interesting now is that Windows 10s, you can actually upgrade it right from the Windows Store to just become Windows 10 Pro. It's the same Windows that's running on Intel chips as that we've always used. So ideally, this means Windows 10s will give you pretty much all of the supposed benefits of Windows RT, so better power efficiency, more security by locking people down to Windows Store software. But if you really wanted to open it up, you could just do a quick upgrade and become a full Windows computer. It seems like the best balance of both of those worlds right now. So Windows RT had a lot of issues, and the biggest one was that it just didn't feel like Windows. The hardware was underpowered, the software was incredibly limiting, and it was all very confusing to general users. At least with Windows 10s, it's more clear and direct what Microsoft is actually doing here. It still feels like traditional Windows. You can still get those apps from the Windows Store, and you get a warning when you do try to install a normal app that you need to upgrade. That upgrade also is only $49, so it's not exactly a big price jump. The Surface laptop is Microsoft's big flagship device for Windows 10s, and also if you buy that laptop, you'll be able to upgrade for free to Windows 10 Pro for this year. So what we've seen of Windows 10s on the Surface laptop is that it looks and feels pretty much like typical Windows, and that's probably going to be the key to success. It's not going to feel that different from what people are used to. So technically, Windows 10s is Microsoft's Chrome OS competitor. It's going to span cheaper laptops all the way up to more premium devices like the Surface laptop. So that makes it actually a little different, and I think it's going to be ultimately much more useful to students and large organizations as well. So hopefully with Windows 10s, Microsoft has learned from its mistakes with Windows RT. It seems to at this point, but it's really up to the hardware that we see it running on and how computer manufacturers end up using it. That's it from our Microsoft Windows Education event coverage, but check back more for a review of the Surface laptop and deeper impressions of Windows 10s in the weeks to come.